Hi friends! Today I wanted to read a book and then we're going to do an activity. So the book is called Clothing of the World. It's by Nancy Lowen and Paula Skelly. Hats, coats, pants and shirts. Shoes, shorts, shawls, and shirts. So these pictures are taken from all over the world. Peru, Cuba, Pakistan, South Africa, and Indonesia. From the tops of our heads to the tips of our toes, around the world, we all wear clothes. Russia, Poland, and India. Hats. Hats for work, hats for play, hats for celebrations. United States, Benin, Scotland, and Mongolia. Hats for warmth, hats for shade, hats for special occasions. The Ukraine, Vietnam, Norway, Colombia, and India. Shoes. Now let's see what's on our feet, protecting us from cold and heat. This is India, United States, and Tanzania. Slide them on, tie the laces, ready shoes, let's go places. Ethiopia, United States, and New Zealand. School. Off to school. What will you wear? A shirt with a collar or a dress with flair? Mexico, Germany, India, and China. Will you put on a sweater? How about a tie? Whatever you wear school clothes with pride. Ireland, Vietnam, and the United States. Play. Time to play. Let's have some fun in the rain or in the sun. Ethiopia, China, the Ukraine, and Canada. Play in the water, play in the snow. England, Australia, and Bulgaria. Run so fast, go, go, go. This is Burundi. Cultural. Some clothes have a special mission to honor the past and show tradition. Tanzania, Argentina, the Czech Republic, and Russia. Beads and feathers, silks and bows. United States, Japan, and China. Clothes here and now and from long ago. Spain and China. So this is the world, and in this book there were pictures from all over the world. This month we're concentrating on the continent of Africa. So what I'd like to do is do an activity based on something that you sometimes will find in Africa. So if we go back to this picture about wearing special clothes, this is a necklace that this woman is wearing. We're going to make a necklace using a paper plate and some paint and buttons and whatever we have around the house. So I'm going to show you how we can make a special necklace. Okay, so now I have my supplies and we are going to make our necklace. So I'm going to be using a paper plate, and it's the white part of the plate, the back of it. And what I'm going to do is carefully cut a little bit of a slit out of the paper plate. If you don't have a paper plate, you can find some thicker paper or cardboard and just make a circle. If you need to trace it, find something that's round, approximately this size, maybe just a regular plate at your house. You can trace it, and then you can cut out the line to make a circle. So I'm going to start with my plate, and I'm just going to carefully use my scissors and cut a little slit. Like this out of my plate. So now I have this shape. So now what I'm going to do is, on my plate there's a defined circle right here. So you can see it, I'm just going to take a crayon and I'm going to just show you I'm going to draw it. Okay. So I'm going to cut this line out. Okay. So we'll put this piece to the side in case we need to use that again. And this is what it's going to look like. So this is going to be our necklace. I'll just show you how. I'm going to put it on like this, but it will look a lot nicer if we decorate it. So the next step is to find some materials around your house that you can use to decorate your necklace. So the first, I'm going to make a couple of them, but the first necklace I'm going to make, I'm going to use crayons. And I'm going to try and find some really bright colors. And I'm going to just start off by coloring the plate. Okay, so now we are going to use the hole puncher and we are going to put some holes. Let me mark where we're going to put them. 1, Okay, we're gonna make 4 holes. I just put little marks here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now we have holes. Now, I was thinking we could use some pipe cleaners, and I have some beads. So we can, I have 2 pipe cleaners. So I'm gonna cut them in half. And the easiest way to do that is to fold it in half and then just cut it in the middle. Okay. So now I'm going to put the pipe cleaner on the plate like this, and then we'll put the beads on after. Okay. So now I put my pipe cleaners on and realize that it's actually not really centered. So I'm going to put a couple more. Okay. So I'm going to put 2 more. Again, I'm going to fold my pipe cleaner in half. And then I'm going to start putting my beads on. I'm just going to put a couple beads on just to give you an idea. So now I've made my necklace. And you can just put it around your neck, and there it is. So that's the first one we're gonna make. Okay, so now we are going to make another necklace. And we're going to be using another paper plate. This time I'm gonna cut the paper plate in half. So I'm going to draw a line. And then I'm just gonna cut my paper. My plate, it doesn't have to be exactly in half. And then just like we did before, we're gonna cut on the line. So it's a half of a circle. And this is going to be our necklace. We are going to take a hole punch and hole punch on either side. And this time, you can use whatever you have. If you have markers or crayons, I have a marker here, so maybe I'll make some designs So there we go. There's my second necklace. Okay, to the side. Actually, maybe I will use the leftover piece that we have. And I just have different color paints, and I'm using Q-tips to paint with. Okay, so this is another example of another necklace you can make. And again, you can wait till it dries, and then you can add a string, and then you can eventually put it on your neck and test it out and see what you think. And if you want, you can always add some more decorations to the bottom, or you can just leave it plain. Okay, so come up with your own creative ideas. I also have, you could use buttons that you could glue on. You could glue on the beads instead of stringing them. You could just glue or tie. You could put holes around it, and you could tie knots and have strings hanging down. So there's many things you can do. These are just a couple of different ideas, but have fun, be creative, use your artistic license, and I'd love to see how they turn out. All right, have a great day. Bye, friends.